What's going on YouTube? As you can see before you here, something a little different. Something you've probably seen a lot on YouTube in recent history. But I have here the Glock 19X. The coyote brown color on the case there. Go ahead and open her up. She is in all her glory. Pretty sweet. Get the Glock. First pistol with 3 mags. Auto loader. Back straps. Lock. All that good stuff. So this video is just basically going to be a quick rundown of the specs of the pistol. And some of my personal opinions about the gun. I haven't shot it yet. That'll be the next video. I'm probably going to go shoot it today. So, let's first do the safe. Weapon is safe. Okay. So here she is. So, some of the specs of the gun here. Let's just do that first. We have the Glock 19X was the military, Glock submission to the military for the MHS or modular handgun system. They lost the SIG, and it is a Glock 17 frame on a Glock 19 slide. So it has that coyote brown color, and it's the first time Glock has ever offered a colored slide. That slide uses a coating that they have called N, as in November, PVD coating. NPVD coating. It took me a minute to find what the PVD stood for. It stands for Physical Vapor Deposition. You're going to have to do a little bit of research on your own, figure out how all that works. A lot of science behind that. Basically though, it's just multiple layers on the atomic molecular level that have been stacked onto here for a protective coating. It's supposed to be a little bit better than maybe Cerakoting. I'm not sure. Maybe that's an opinion thing. So we have some more of the specs on it. Has an upgraded marksman barrel in it. Night sights already installed from the factory. So that is pretty sweet. It has no finger grooves in it. I believe that's on the Gen 5s now. They just eliminated the finger grooves. So even though it is a Glock 17 frame, a little bit bigger, you can grip it wherever you need to instead of the predetermined finger slots that were on the earlier models. The marksman barrel with a barrel crowning, improved barrel crowning. Hope you see that right there. And some more just basic specs about it. The length is about 7.5 inches, the height 5.5 inches roughly, the width is 1.25 inches roughly, unloaded weight of 25 ounces, loaded weight of 32 ounces, and a trigger pull of 5.8 pounds. I've seen other videos of people getting
5.25, 5.5, so if you are watching this video and you currently own or have shot a standard Glock 19, there is a definite difference from the triggers on a standard Glock 19 and the Glock 19X. This is, I don't like using the word squishy, but it definitely doesn't have that same
bite, I guess, or crispness as a Glock, standard Glock 19. Not a good or a bad thing, it's just what I noticed. So those are basically all the specs about it. Not all of them, but my opinion on it. I haven't shot it yet. I'm gonna go shoot it today. But I mean, I like it. It's a Glock. The way I look at it, you know, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube of people saying, "Oh, this is not what we wanted. We wanted the Glock 19 frame with a Glock 17 slide." You know, this is Glock didn't listen to us. They're not listening to their customers, and it's like, calm down, people. This gun wasn't made for you. It was made for the military, and unfortunately, Glock didn't make it in, so they released this weapon to recoup some of the costs of making it. So, no, it was not made for the average consumer. It was designed and built for the military. And I look at it like owning a piece of history, because they've never done the colored slide before. This is a new, somewhat new design. Well, it is new design. And they made it for the military, and if it had been accepted by the military, wouldn't have a chance to own it. So the only difference that I kind of wish they would have left on, just because it would have been exactly what the military, what they presented to the military, was a safety. Now, I don't particularly like safeties. I would have just liked to have the actual model that was submitted to the military, just for historical purposes, I guess. But other than that, it is the exact same model that Glock submitted to the military to try to get that military contract. And it feels good in the hands. It feels like a Glock. If you've ever shot a Glock 17, that's what it feels like. A little bit bigger grip. You know, if you got I have medium-sized hands, I guess. And my fingers can extend past that. I get a good grip on the handle here itself. Firm grip all the way around. Everything's good. And if you don't like the grip, well, you can change it. You've got two back straps here on this side, as a medium and a large that does not have the beaver tail. And then you have a medium and large with a beaver tail. They're very easy to install. I could just throw one on real quick. Basically right here on the bottom where the lanyard loop is, and then these little hooks, it just goes in like this. I'm trying to do this on camera, so I make sure I get it in the picture. So easy. Slide it up in there. Okay, now I'm not doing the one part here. You have to take this pin out. I don't know if you can see it. There's a pin right here. You gotta beat that out. You can use this little guy right here for the back straps, and you could just take that pin out and you slide this in place, squeeze it in there, put the pin back in, and you have changed the back strap to a wider grip. I'm going to take it to the range here today and try out different grips, see what I like, but I mean, without any back straps on it feels pretty good. So, and not trying to make this video too long, so we'll just leave it at that. If there's anything I left out, leave your comments below. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Glock 19X. Pretty happy to be owning a piece of history here. Thanks for watching.